Hi everyone, this is Frank from Isekai Entertainment, and we're back here for another dev live stream. For those of you who were here for our last dev live stream, you may have known that we had some microphone issues, but we have a brand new mic here today, as you can see. Hopefully the audio quality is a lot better for all of you. And I know it's been a while, but we have a lot of great things to show you guys today, as well as a major announcement coming up. But just like last time, we're going to start off by playing some of our latest gameplay so you can take a look and see the latest stage of development. So what we will be showing you right now, this is going to be the alpha gameplay that the playtesters have played. So a lot of you have signed up for the playtests. That is great. We had a lot of people playtest in the past 2 months. And if you haven't been accepted into our playtest program, don't worry. There's still going to be more opportunities to playtest. And we will be talking a lot more about our timeline in just a bit. But first of all, we're going to just go ahead and show some more of the gameplay footage. So let's get streaming here. So let me just restart here with the tutorial. So one thing a lot of people mentioned last time is they wanted to know if there's going to be a teleport option. So today you can see that we do have teleport option enabled now, but because it's a little bit jarring when you're teleporting around doing a live stream, we're going to be using smooth locomotion the same as we did last time, but we do have teleport implemented in the game, and you can teleport around if you don't like using smooth locomotion, if that gives you motion sickness. So you can see we've implemented a much better tutorial system. Let me just recalibrate this real quick. So that the tutorial system here is much more polished than last time, but it's still a work in progress for sure, but it's better than what we originally had. And you can see that this whole town region has been reworked. There's some wheat fields, and we have a castle now as well. So Magnus here, he's the guide for the tutorial portion right now, and he will be teaching you how to play the game. A lot of the gameplay we've already showed last time, but there's some improvements as well. So when you slash the enemy in half, we've made that experience a little bit better with a cool slash VFX. So you can see that this whole tutorial, Magnus will now guide you through the process of switching elements, which was part of the gameplay that you saw last time. But it's really easy to follow along now with the tutorial fully implemented. As you can see, you can also, oh shit, I missed. You can also block the enemy's swings, and there's a lot more to the AI now. So you can see, like, if you hit the sword, it's not doing any damage there. And you can block his attacks. Oh, I just realized that I think I don't have the sound streaming, so here we go. Gold has no strengths and no weaknesses. You can use it against groups of different enemies. Try switching to the gold element. We need to kill the enemy across the river to raise the bridge. The shockwave ability is a ranged attack. Let me teach you how to use it. Follow my lead. Raise your hands above your head and bring them down quickly. So here you can see that Shifu is teaching you. Hold down Magnus is teaching you how to use
raise
this
your hands above your head.
Shockwave ability.
Don't release the button. You might have quite the talent for elemental magic. Abilities cost mana. Look down to see how much mana you have remaining. The shockwave ability costs 1 mana. Attack enemies or wait for mana to regenerate, and then kill the enemy on the other side so we can cross the river. Attacking enemies will help you regenerate mana.
And now I have mana again.
After you have regenerated mana, kill the enemy on the other side so we can cross the river. You can combine the shockwave with the 4 elements.
So now let's
try switching to the water element and using the shockwave again.
And here you can actually knock them into the water if you hit it at the right angle. Yep, there you go.
There are large groups of elementals ahead. cleave is the best way to kill multiple enemies at once. Let me teach you how to use a cleave. Repeat my actions. Cross your arms before your chest.
And then Magnus here is teaching you how to use
Remember
a
to
cleave.
use your hands
So
lower
like
than your
this,
head.
arms in front of your chest. I don't know if you can see me clearly.
Hold down the button.
Like this.
Cross your arms and bring. The cleave ability costs 2 mana, so use it wisely. Remember to keep your hands lower than your head when performing a cleave. Like the shockwave, you can also combine the cleave with the 4 elements.
No, that's pretty far. Knock that guy all the way back, I guess. Cool, and now we arrived at the town again. So the town, as you can see, it's gone through some pretty major changes since we've last explored it during our last live stream. So we're gonna go ahead and show you a little bit more of the town. Some of you may have seen it, or at least parts of it, but there's been some pretty major changes, and some of you might be seeing it for the first time. So let's go ahead and continue here. The major addition to the town is this, the kind of the castle walls, the fortress is there, and that will be an area that you'll be able to explore pretty soon. We're still working on some of the details inside that town. So what you saw in the tutorial, where there's kind of a short story with NPC characters driving that story and telling you what to do. That's probably what you'd expect for most of the game. So the town right now is still more of a sandbox, but what you saw in that tutorial is what to expect from the full kind of story in the game. Obviously the voice acting right now, that's just me, so that's not the voice actor we plan to hire, but we will have a fully voiced Magnus for you soon. As you can see, we're also adding more complexity to the enemies. Here you can see some of these warriors, elemental warriors, they're patrolling around, which is all features we've added since our last live stream. Let's ignore those guys for now. We'll go up here. There's some more enemies up here. And in case you weren't on the last live stream, I don't know if we actually had the full blocking done for last live stream, but now, you know, you can see that hitting the shield doesn't do any damage, and you can block their enemy attacks as well. So overall, there's been a lot of changes since our last live stream in terms of the gameplay. And this is what we've been playtesting. If you part of any of the alpha playtests, you'll know that we have asked a lot of questions about this gameplay and are doing our best to address all your feedback. So this is the part of the town that's probably most familiar. This part of the town hasn't changed that much from the last time. We've gone and did some minor changes to prepare it for more of the story content later, but it's mostly the same. Cool, so just give me a second. I'm gonna wipe off some of my sweat. I mean, it's summer right now and it's pretty hot. I don't know where you guys are, but here in the U.S., there's been a heat wave on the West Coast, so the headset makes it pretty hot in this weather. No, I don't have a fan on, but we do have air conditioning, so it's tolerable, but it's not the best. Oh, okay. My face is a little too large here. Okay. Excuse my hair. Cool. So hopefully you were excited about what you saw. We've been making a lot of progress, and as you can see, this is what the playtesters have been able to play. Oh, let me get the mic over so you can guys hear me a little better. So this is what the playtesters have been playing, and over the past few weeks, what we've been doing is we've been trying out slight variations of the gameplay and looking at the playtest feedback and looking at what our players, what the players like, and it's been pretty great. We got a lot of good feedback. A lot of people are really excited. They love the environment. But on the other hand, a lot of people feel like our original timeline of trying to release the game by end of this year is a little bit rushed. So today we are here with a major announcement, and that announcement. Wait, this is also way too big. Just give me one sec. Ta-da! Is that we're going to be doing a Sword Reverie Kickstarter. A lot of you who've seen some of the other games, such as Elysia, I don't know if I butchered their name. Elysia has been doing a Kickstarter that just launched a few days ago, And we got a lot of feedback from our fans. So we feel like for us, that might be a great way forward too. When we talk to a lot of people doing the playtest, we talk to them over live stream, and we are gonna do a Kickstarter. So we feel like that way we can continue to develop the game and not be rushed by end of this year timeline, and have people who want to support the game support the game. But at the same time, people who want to play first can play first, and give us the opportunity to keep working on this game. So we have a Kickstarter that's coming in 2 weeks. We will be starting our Kickstarter on September 22nd, 2020, which is just 2 weeks from now. So it's going to be Tuesday in 2 weeks. And you can go subscribe on our page right now. The Kickstarter page is already up. And if you're looking for the Steam page, you can also find the Steam page on our website. Yeah, so the Kickstarter has some cool things going for it. First of all, we're also going to announce today that for the Kickstarter, we will have Quest and PSVR support as stretch goals. So a lot of the people on our Discord and on social media have been asking about Quest and PSVR support, and we have officially added Quest and PSVR support to our Kickstarter. So if you are a Quest player or a PSVR player and don't have access to PCVR, then this is the opportunity to get your voice heard and not get left out. And if we hit our stretch goals, the exact goals we will be announcing later, we will be supporting Quest and PSVR. Also, for this project, for a Kickstarter, if you back the Kickstarter, we will be selling the game at a discount. So we are official announcing the game's price. So the game will be priced at $20, and obviously there's going to be local pricing differences for wherever you are, but it's going to be $20 for the game in the US. But for the Kickstarter, there will be an opportunity to get the game at a significant discount. So you can get the game at a discount, and also if you want to back a little bit more and participate in the playtests, we are going to be allowing the game to be played by anyone who is a playtest backer starting from November. So I think this, yes, so yay, yes, we will be able to get everyone who wants to playtest into the game as a playtester starting from November. And we originally wanted, we wanted people to get into the game by end of the year, but we felt like we needed a little bit more work before we call it an early access. But we feel like what we have, people are enjoying, and we want to get more people into the game and playing it. So if you're interested, definitely check out getting the Kickstarter and go for the beta access, alpha access tier, and you'll be able to start playing the game starting from November. So very soon, and that's pretty much as soon as the Kickstarter ends and we get the survey finished. And we also have a lot of other rewards. So right here, these first. So we have some physical rewards. We have keychains, and also these huge plushies. They're not the little tiny ones. When I ordered them, I thought they'd be smaller than this, but these are big. They're larger than my face, as you can see. These are 18-inch plushies. We got them for Stella and for a hero character. And yeah, so we are definitely going to be sharing more details about the Kickstarter on our social media, and there will be a lot of exciting rewards. And for the tiers, yes. So for the playtest tier, there will be an early bird for $25, and the regular price for it will be $30. So if you're one of our first backers, you can get access to playtest for only $25. And if you don't get in on time, the price will be $30. But it's still pretty good grab, you know. Like if you want to get into the game right now, you won't have to be waiting to see if you get selected for the playtest. And we would like to leave a few minutes for questions. So if anyone here on the stream has more questions. Oh, okay, yeah. So for 25, it will be access to all of the playtesting. So this includes both alpha and beta. For alpha, I think we might ask you to sign an NDA, just like we did for the randomized playtest selection. And we will still be continuing our random playtest selection. Like, we will be bringing in people who have no experience to the game just for playtesting purposes and who can playtest for free. But for people who want early access and want to check out the game before anyone else in the world, we are giving people the option to back the $25 beta tier. And but the $25 is going to be a limited tier, so it's an early bird special. You have to be one of the first people to back. We're going to have maybe 25 or something like that slots. Yeah, so you get to test both of the phases at that price. I think it's a great price for a crowdfunding goal. And even if you miss the original price at launch, $30 is still quite a grab, especially if you look at and we feel like all of our tiers are really well priced. They're a great budget options for everything. So for example, you can get physical shipping, so you can actually get physical rewards at a really cheap price as well. Our t-shirts and plushies there will be all priced very reasonably. And we also have other digital options as well. So if you look at what we will be offering, we will also have options to get exclusive Kickstarter weapons, soundtrack, art books, all at a very good price. And yes, we are building the game in Unity. We have Unity right over here, Unity. So we might actually do a little in-depth dive looking at some of our development next time. So yes, we are using Unity 2019. I think we're going to be moving to Unity 2019.4, which is the LTS stream. Currently, we're on Unity 2019.2, I believe. Let me open this here. So this is the project. We're running 2019.1 2.17. So we will probably be upgrading to the LTS stream. We don't know if we're gonna migrate to 2020. Yeah, definitely tag us and retweet us. So for player housing, Sword Reverie isn't an MMO like Elysia. It's an MMO. So they have a lot of options that makes more sense for them. For us, we don't know if we're gonna do anything like player housing, especially since it's gonna be a single player game at the beginning. So I don't think that makes too much sense for us. But I love player housing. Like when I play MMO, I really enjoy it. Yeah, I used to be a huge World of Warcraft player. So for the Horde, I was a Tauren hunter. I love MMOs. Yeah, when you move to a new build in Unity and it breaks everything, I know your pain. So that's why we try to move to new Unity versions only when it offers us something new for the game. Migrating for the sake of migrating is not worth it most of the time. Cool. Well, if you have any more questions, you can find us on Discord, reach out to us anytime, and we'd be happy to keep answering questions there. But we're going to be ending the stream here now. And thanks all of you for joining, and hope you keep on following us for all the latest Sword Reverie updates.